Hi guys, Sarah here again with Aire Farms, bringing you another interesting topic. I love sharing my journey in goat farming with you guys. It gives me so much pleasure when I receive your comments, appreciating, telling me you're learning. It motivates me to keep coming all the way to the farm so that I can bring this content to you. So thanks for watching, and continue sharing your ideas in the comment section. It guides me on what to share next. I always make sure that I create time. I actually literally intentionally create time to go back to the comment section and respond and answer your questions. Now I'm also coming up with another approach where I'm getting your questions and creating videos out of them. So thank you guys for watching and for commenting. Today our topic I want to share for every prospective goat farmer, those who want to start goat farming, those who are already in goat farming and you're considering restocking. What are some of the best practices to consider when stocking animals, specifically now goats? So one of the factors is the quality of breeds. You have to make sure that if you're setting up a commercial and a business enterprise in goat farming, you're going to be very keen on the quality of breeds that you stock, because you want to stock breeds that are going to give you a return on your investment in the shortest time possible. I love our Mubende goats, and unfortunately they take long. So when you're considering doing this at a commercial level, you're going to consider the Boers and you're going to consider the Savannahs, because they get to maturity age a lot faster, and by like 8 months to a year, they have put on enough weight that it can make business sense, even if you slaughtered them, even if you brought them to the slaughter market. So that is one of the factors that is important when you're selecting goats for stocking your farm. Quality of the breeds. Then the second one, and this is really important, reputation of the breeder. Who are you stocking your animals from? Have you researched these people? Have you been to their farm? Have you verified that they actually have animals that they are going to sell to you? Because you do not want to just land on anyone without verification, without knowing if they actually have the animals. So you have to make sure that the reputation, ask around, ask for people. People are ready to share reviews. Ask for people who have bought animals from this person. How do they follow up? Do they provide what they have promised? That is very important when you're choosing to select your animals, when you're selecting the breeder that you're going to stock your animals from. And I think when we choose to do that, when we choose to be intentional on that, it's going to motivate us breeders to actually step up in our game, to understand that I have to provide a good quality product, otherwise I'll not be able to reach the market that I desire. And I think that is just a form of accountability on our side as breeders. And even you, when you're setting up and you're intending to be a breeder, you know that there are standards that people are going to be looking for that you need to meet. So that is a very important factor when you are considering animals to stock. Make sure that you vet that breeder. You understand them, you have gone to their farm, you have, even if you can't visit their farm physically, you need to send a representative that is genuine, that is honest, that will give you unbiased feedback to tell you about this breeder, because it makes a big difference. Then another factor is management practices at that farm. You want to make sure that the farm you're stocking from has good management practices. And under management practices, we are going to look at how the animals are taken care of, the feeding, how are they fed sufficiently, but you're also going to consider record keeping practices. Are they keeping their records? Are they vaccinating on time? Are they deworming on time? Is there evidence for proper management practices on that farm? Because you mess up in your stocking, you're going to buy your 50 goats and you're going to lose most of them. So really, really stay keen on that. Then you have to look at the body shape of the animals you're selecting. Now, let's look at this lady here. When you're considering body shape, you have to look at the length of the animal. So if I came to buy goats, this will definitely be my first pick, because as you can see, she is long, her body structure, very long. She's wide, meaning she can carry properly. Even if she carried multiple kids, she has the ability, her body is able to support those multiple kids, and she'll be able to birth successfully. So that's a very important factor to put into consideration when you're choosing and you're selecting your animals to stock your farm. You need to look at the skin. That's also important, because even as humans, your skin tells a lot about your health. If you find that the animal has bumpy skin, there are bumps in the skin, it's looking that, you guys look at this animal. I've told you my structures are ground structures. They sleep literally on the ground. But because it's well fed, because it's well taken care of, look at how clean it is, irrespective of the fact that it sleeps on the ground. I mean, this one too. And you can show around. It's not like we've just selected a few for sure. You can show others that are looking good. So you have to look at the skin. How is the skin? How is the appearance of the skin? And as you're selecting your animals to stock your farm. The other factor is attitude of the animal. So you want to make sure that when you go to select your animals for breeding, ask the breeder to put those animals in a free space and take your time. Just stand there and observe, because you'll be able to see if an animal looks weak, not active. Goats are playful animals. They love to play. So you want to make sure that it's active, it's playing, it's generally a happy animal. Then you start selecting those ones. And that means that their health is good, they are being fed well, and it's a good choice to make when you are selecting your animals for breeding. Another factor to consider is the legs. You look at their legs, and those legs should be straight and they should not bow in or bow out. So show these guys these legs. Let her stand properly. Stand properly, Mama. She's being a bit stubborn, but you want to make sure that the legs are not bowing in or bowing out. You look at this, it's more of a straight, good structure. Look at this one. So that tells a lot on the health of the animal. The structure of the legs, making sure that they are straight, they're not bowing in and they're not bowing out. Then hooves. Hooves is very important. Let's say you're stocking 50 goats, it's going to take you a long time, but you have to try and practice this and check each animal you check their hooves. Make sure there are no scalds. Make sure that there are no wounds. Now, of course, this one has a bit of dirt on it, but you're looking for wounds because you want to avoid taking animals that have foot and mouth or rotten feet, because one animal like this that might have that condition is going to come and infect your entire stock. Even if you found one animal on that farm that has that condition, first wait to stock your animals. Let the breeder take care of those animals, treat them, and you come back when that condition has been taken care of and has been eliminated from the farm. Because at the end of the day, we are trying to make sure that we are investing carefully and cautiously, and so that we don't lose our money. When you put your money in these animals, these animals are very expensive, so you don't want to take chances. So those are the practices that I believe. If you know any more, please share them in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best as you start your venture in goat farming.